Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Chris here. I'm here with Mark. And we don't have the other Chris with us today. He actually had some stuff he had to do today. So, hey, we came back up to the Sunset Mine today. And gonna go see if we can find some stuff that we haven't found before. This is very different than the last time we were up here. Last time we were up here, what you see right there was dry riverbed. And now it's pretty much raging river. So we're definitely into fall in a big way. So all the leaves are coming off the trees, you know, all this stuff here. So, and it's a nice wet day. It's not raining currently, but it's wet. So anyway, we're gonna head up there and see what we can find, and that's pretty much it. So we'll see you guys on the trail. All right, take care. Bye. Yeah, so this trail, we're here in the fall, guys, and we've had some nasty windstorms up through here. We've actually run into a couple of tree falls. This road actually is usually completely clear. And this one obviously just happened. So I'm gonna go through this. Feel like I'm in a Christmas tree farm. Smells so good. All right, let's get across this. Guess we need to start bringing a chainsaw with us. All right. Yeah, it's about the second or third tree fall we've come across. There are a bunch of these little guys like this that have fallen. So, yeah. This would be a scary spot in the on a windy day. Oh, look at this. This one, the roots just got uprooted. You get a lot of rain and you get a lot of wind, and the soil gets saturated, and these trees just come down. These are ones from past years that have obviously been cleared. So, and then up by Mark, there's some more. Yeah, we were just up here a few months ago, and this was all clear. There was leaves on the trees, everything. So, yeah, fall's here. All right, guys. Hey, one of the reasons Mark and I are out here today is actually Mark's got to go in for going under the knife in the next week. He's got to get some shoulder surgery, which he actually suffered that while we were out on one of our expeditions. So he actually broke his arm and messed up his shoulder, but he's still been going on. I don't know if I've told you this before. Mark used to be a Marine, so he's actually not used to what's the old saying, once a Marine, always a Marine. So pretty tough dude. He's been going along with us even though his arm and his shoulder have been bugging him. So this is kind of a last trip before he goes under the knife. And then we'll see if we can do some more. We're gonna keep going until we get snowed out pretty much. So, all right, we're almost to the Sunset. Seen a bit. All right, guys, we are at the Sunset Mine mill site. And we're gonna go see if we can find a couple things that we couldn't find last time we were up here. So there's a stope, there's a collapsed stope that's up here that we tried to find last time, couldn't find it. So we're just gonna poke around today, see what we can find. We've already seen all this stuff here. This is the old foundations for the old mill, right over here, and all that. So. All right, I won't touch that log. Okay, guys, we think we might be coming to the number one stope that's collapsed that we didn't get last time. But we're not sure This is definitely a trail. All right, guys, cool. So here's the site of an old tram station. We think right here. Doesn't look like much. And here's the. This is the #1 stope that collapsed.
We call a chasm.
Now it's a chasm. Now there's 2 chasms here. We found the #2 chasm last time we were out there, and this is the #1.
Wow.
We couldn't find this last time.
Oh wow, this is cool.
This is cool.
This is cool. I'll take on my path and go down and put some flag it. So this is.
Wow, guys, this looks like you're in the tropics. Look at those ferns.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
The ubiquitous beer can down there. There's the collapsed all through this stove area.
Got to be a beer can.
Look at all the maidenhair fern coming out of the rocks, the wet rocks over there.
Yeah, let's go down and check it out.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head down there. So everything is wet, guys, so we gotta be super careful we don't slip. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, now we're down here. Oh dang, look at that. Kind of goes off into nothingness. Let me just get my flashlight out. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Yeah. Wow, look at that stuff. Look at the veins. The veins right there. It's following the vein. Cool. I think I'm gonna get my camera out so you guys can see this stuff. All right, stand by. All right, guys, I'm gonna head down here and see. So I guess this used to be a. Back in the day, this was part of the mine, and it's a big, huge stope that was here. And see if I can go down here real quick. You guys can see that down there. Yeah, that was the vein they were following. And this whole area here, there's vein up here too.
Green stain up above your head.
Yeah, this is all the vein here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the whole.
Wow, the vein is huge. So they dug this out, and it eventually just collapsed on itself. So kind of where I'm going right here. Go down here. Got decent footing, so I'm gonna be careful. A little wet in here. I don't want to get all of my equipment all wet. So I apologize, guys, if the camera view isn't perfect, but I'm trying to make sure I don't get all soaking wet and ruin my gear. It's kind of cool. So some kind of wood structure down here, Mark. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to zoom in like this. Yeah. I don't know if you can see there or not. There's kind of wood structure in there. It's down here. You can't see it from there. All right, I'm kind of underneath like a little overhang right here. But this vein is probably That vein guide probably, I'm guessing it's probably 8 feet wide, 8 feet across.
Kind of a vent above your head?
No vent. Don't see anything.
Okay. Is it caved in down there below? Can you see?
You could walk down there. I mean, you could, right here, there's like a little trail that goes down there, and there's like a wood structure down there. It's all flat.
Yeah.
But you can actually see it. So, hey guys, so I went to the other side, and I'm just kind of looking down there some more. And I was just trying to see if there was an actual opening, and it doesn't look like it. I'm going to zoom in on this one as well. Thought maybe there might be another a drift that went off to the right, but I don't see that. So anyway, I'm actually in a spot right now where there's not a lot of rain. Pretty cool. So, I don't know if you guys see this right here. It's actually a big crack in that rock right there. That's kind of stuff you have to be careful about, because that can crack off and fall down. It looks like a pretty big crack. It starts there and it moves its way down here. I mean, I'm above it right now, but who's to say there's not something like that above me? So anyway, I think we've seen all there is to see. I mean, I could probably climb down there. I mean, there's a trail going down there. The problem is I don't see anything down there to go see other than just to climb down there, look at some old wood, and then come back up. So yeah, so I think for today we're just gonna call this good right here, and then we're gonna head out and go back to the other stope. All right guys, so we're done for here. I'm gonna take some pictures. Hey guys, so this area right over there, that's where I was sitting at. I actually crossed these big old boulders right here, and these are probably, they're just solid granite. And they're probably a couple tons a piece. Easy. Huge. So anyway, I just crossed across here, went over there. I was being careful. I don't have a death wish, contrary to what you guys sometimes think. Kind of looking down here. I didn't see any way where it goes anywhere, but I'm wondering if where all that pile of wood is right down there. If on the backside, I don't know if you can see it, this area right here, I wonder if that's an actual drift or something, but I don't think so. I think it's just collapsed on top of everything, because I don't see anywhere that looks like it goes through. So I don't know, maybe. All right, well, I'm gonna head on back out. Like I said, I'm gonna go up here, and then yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna take some pictures here too. See you when I get out. Hey guys, we just went down that one right there, and there's another one in front of me. I'm going to put this around and show you guys. See if this works. I don't know if I have to stop recording. Yeah, this is all part of the same stope. So Mark, tell us what you think.
So we're standing on collapsed stope is what we're standing on. And then, however, the tunnel, the adit, continues way down there. You can see a log crossing over the opening on it. So go ahead and go down there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom down there.
And you can see it is open way down there.
Yeah, there's a crack right there, guys. I'm going to go partially the way down.
There you go. Yeah.
Kind of zoom in there a little bit and see what we can come up with.
You're not going to go in it.
No. Maybe not today. Maybe it's another day.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to cruise on down there. I think, Mark, you got a big spotlight we got?
Yeah.
Why don't you shine that down there, too, when I get down there.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if I can zoom in there with the camera. Okay, shine that in there.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys can see anything. That's looking down into the old, that's the old, are those rails? I think I can see rails down there.
Maybe.
Huh. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, that's it for for this. I think this is the #1 stope again. We have a book that lists all the stuff, so we'll have to double check what that is. But yeah, this looks like a little tropical rainforest that we're in here. Got the ferns up there. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna turn around and head back up.
So,
okay guys, so we got some samples here. So Mark, tell us what we got.
all right, so these are not really good samples of ore, but there's a little bit of copper ore here called chalcopyrite. It's this shiny stuff here.
Yeah.
And most likely this rock is some of the country rock, and the vein is actually over here on this side where my hands are. It's actually quite wide down there. And then this was on the edge of the vein and it broke off. So they took all the vein material, the copper ore out of here, and they high graded it, took it out, and then they left stuff like this behind because there's really very little copper value. But not only is there the sparkly stuff, the green stuff is a secondary mineral formation called malachite. That's what this green stuff is. So it's indicative of copper. Okay, there's lots of copper disseminated in this rock, but nothing of much value because there's so little of it.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Cool. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
All right.
All right, everybody, we're leaving the #1 stope, the collapsed stope chasm here. So, and we're going to go and see if we can find supposed to be a ventilation shaft that goes down to the #2 chasm / stope. So we're going to see if we can find that. So, see you on the trail. Bye. All right, guys. So that was really cool. I would definitely highly recommend that to anybody. If I was going to recommend it, but I'm never going to recommend anybody going to a mine. So, but hypothetically, if you're ever going to go into one, that would be pretty cool. So now we're back at this this collapsed adit. I call it #1 adit. I just don't know what it is. So maybe it's got a name. I'm not sure. This whole property is Sunset Mine. So, all right, so now we're back here across this little stream. Voila, here we are. Yeah, we go camping in here. Put a camp. You have a campfire here. You have your pick and shovel. Go up there and kind of dig it all out. So, yeah. Anyway, good times. We'll see you. We're going to go try to find, like I said the last time I was on, we're going to go try to find a ventilation shaft. So we couldn't find it last time, but now that it's fall, it's actually a lot more open, a lot easier to see. It's very wet, but stuff's easier to see. So we'll see you. Bye. All right, guys. We're at the #2 chasm / #2 stope that collapsed. This one is physically bigger than the other one, so I'm gonna head down there a little bit. Right now, I'm looking for, supposed to be an old ventilation shaft up here. So, it's supposed to be over here. So, let's see what I find, huh? Yeah. So guys, Mark and I were talking, and he was up here years ago and actually saw where it was at. He said it was right above this opening, right? Yeah. Yeah. And so we think this is it. This is actually, I mean, this doesn't look like any other area that's around here. It looks like this. Right here too. Yeah, it's taped here. We think this was it and actually got filled in, which would make sense. I mean,
they caved in.
That was a big ventilation shaft. It's a big old hole, and they probably don't want anybody going in there. So, yeah, I went above it and went further back than it even should be, and so we kind of come to the conclusion, whether we're right or wrong, that that this is it. So I'm going to flag this on my GPS as a ventilation position. All right, see you guys. Bye. All right, guys, so I'm heading down into the #2 stope, and this was also one that was collapsed. So this is basically just a big old giant chasm. And I'm gonna follow it down. I'm gonna go to this rock face right there. And then I'm not gonna go any further than that. That'll be it. Yeah, I'm gonna go right over here. It's good. I know from up there it looks like it's the edge, but I got more room.
And right where those staves are, that's where the building parts were. And they would have gone straight down to those staves.
All right, guys. So yeah, here's another. There's the vein. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there's some of the old structure, the staves. And there used to be an actual structure in here, internal structure and everything. Look at that vein. All right, I'm gonna take some baby steps here. I'm actually right on the edge of a very large rock. Well, I'm just gonna take a peek. All right, so that's looking down at the bottom of the pit, guys. There's still maybe remnants of an old structure. I'm not sure. And you can walk down in there. You probably could walk down there if you wanted. But yeah, that's the back there. And I'm not sure what's down there. So I don't know. I might go down there another day when it's not raining, it's not wet. Yeah, so from the floor to the ceiling, let's follow this up. It's probably, I don't know, a good 100 feet or so. And then there's the ventilation shaft up there with that stave across the top. So yeah, that shaft where we thought it was is definitely where it is. So okay, well, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There's really not a whole lot down here for you guys to see. So let's just kind of take a peek. Let's see what's back there. Yep. Now, where I'm shining right there, I don't know if you guys see that or not. There's supposed to be like a crack. And I think it might be right there where the pieces of wood are that you can go down to one of the drifts below. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next summer when it's dry, we'll come back here. This is actually a pretty easy place to get to. So, all right. So I'm going to turn off the video and climb out of here. And but I'm going to take some pictures first. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so this is looking up at Mark. Hey Mark, wave. Or shine the light so people see you. Yeah, there's Mark up there. Yeah, you guys can see how big this is. Panning around. There's that up there. Follow this up here. Follow that up there. And that takes you to the glory hole. Come down here and pan up here, and then we're back to the opening again. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna turn this off because I gotta have both hands to get out of here. So I'll see you on top. All right, guys. So we're saying goodbye to the chasm, number 2 at it, and we're gonna kind of probably hit the trail and get out of here. But yeah, there's a lot more light in here than there was last time we were in here, even though it was the summertime. It's because there's so many leaves that are not on the trees anymore. So, all right, heading on out. There's Mark over there, trying to find some ore samples. Find anything cool?
I know yet. Graffiti was not here.
Yeah.
We didn't really have too many of these trees here. I got pictures of it. I mean, I can prove it to you.
All right, guys. So Mark and I are calling it a day, heading back.
I'm going to shoot 22.
So we're going to head back to the car and head on home. Probably get a Coke Light Ice too. Although it's not that hot today. So maybe not. All right, guys, as you know, most trips we go on are never complete unless we see a Rainier Beer Camp. And this one just happened to be up in a tree. So, all right. Anyway, heading back to the car. See you in a bit. Bye. All right, guys. Hey, we're back at the car now, and we're heading home, as you can see. So that was a really good trip. Mark and I had been here before, but we explored a little bit more this time than we have in the past, and we found the number 1 chasm / stope that had collapsed. And that was pretty cool, and it definitely looks like there's some opportunity to maybe down the road get into a tunnel down there. What do you call it? It's not a tunnel. Adit tunnel, or I don't know what you gotta call it. Anyway. But there's definitely opportunity for us to get down into one, I think. So we'll probably explore that next summer when everything's dry. And that'll be fun. Bring some ropes. Plenty of places to hook a rope to for sure. And so we can get in there. So anyway, it was a good day. Had a lot of fun. So that may be it for the rest of the year. I don't know. Mark's going under the knife here in a couple days for his shoulder. So, and the snow's going to be coming here real soon. So we'll see what we can come up with. If we can get out, we will. If not, then you won't see any more of these until next spring. So we'll talk to you soon. See ya. Cheers. Peace out.